Hey viewers, welcome to my channel all about the garden. A walled garden is a garden enclosed by high walls, especially when this is done for the horticulture rather than security purpose. Although originally all gardens may have been enclosed for protection from animal or human intruders. In temperature climates, especially colder areas such as Scotland, the essential function of the building of a garden is to shelter the garden from wind and frost. Though it may also serve a decorative purpose, kitchen gardens were very often called, which segregated them socially along the gardens, who were usually expected to vanish from the pleasure gardens when the occupants of the house were likely to be about to continue their work. The walls, which were sometimes heated, also carried fruit gardens such as spellers horizontally, and still in many parts of the world, nearly all urban areas with any private outside space have high walls for security, and any small garden was thus called by default. The same was true of many rural houses and other buildings, for example, religious ones in palace and the most country houses. The whole plot, including even a large garden area, was called walled or at least fenced, sometimes with much more expensive metal rings, although those parts of the boundary giving the best views to show off the splendor of the residence as that at the Palace of Versailles and Buckingham Palace and many others. In some cases there was originally a fence or hedge, but a wall was added later when the funds allowed. In particular, hiring local labor to build a house was a considered and praiseworthy method of the famine relief for the rich, and many walls around the grounds of the country house in the British Isles date to the family years of 1840s. The horticulture and also a social advantages of a walled garden mean that kitchen gardens often formed of often formed a walled compound within large walled compound. Sometimes this was for the security of the plants. In the 1630s, the Royal Botanical Garden of the France itself, walled all around, had an inner wall of tulip garden as the bulbs were valuable and prone to theft. In the United Kingdom, many country houses had walled kitchen gardens which were distinct from decorative gardens. 1 acre of a kitchen garden was accepted to provide enough produce to feed 12 people, and these